Good afternoon. We are, it says CASECO. I don't know why that does that, but I thought it was my battery was low in my mouse, so I reloaded. Casco Cove CGS, which stands for Coast Guard Station, I believe, is where we are. And we look around here a little bit. We got a few buildings, but other than that, there's no sign of life. A few scattered buildings. A Coast Guard outpost, and we're gonna be following the Aleutians. We're up in Alaska, and this is that arm of Alaska that goes out toward Russia and Japan, and that is in that direction, over the hill. We're not going to go over the hill. Yes, we are over the hill, but we're going to take off and head up this way. We're going to Anchorage today in the famous Darkstar. So let's get in behind here, take the brakes off. I think they're off. Yes, they are. Full power. And sometimes we can go right here and click this up. Oop. There we go. And we're off and running. Here we go. Gear up. And we got our afterburners lit up. And we'll pull around to head to the east. And we'll go directly east to start with. And then we'll end up on this crescent of a series of islands in the Aleutians, and we'll end up heading where you see the line going there, 060, when we get up toward Anchorage. So we're at Mach 0.98, and we'll roll out a little bit. We're going to take the clouds out because this is a little hard to navigate if you can't see all the islands. And we'll put the sun down into the south a little more. That's pretty good right there. We'll keep an eye on the islands. You can see we're not on course, but we're going to go along the string of islands to keep it interesting. So we just broke through the sound barrier. I didn't hear a bang. Is ADAC, which was a fictional character of my friend Larry that got me on the mail run. And ADAC didn't have all his marbles, but we won't tell anybody down on ADAC that that's the situation. Now we'll drop the nose down so we get the speed going here. Oh, we need to go ahead and flip up. Get ready for the scramjets. That ought to get us rolling. Yeah, 1.5. Now we start pulling the nose up as we accelerate, and we'll hold it right there for a second. About 5 degrees nose up. 1.4. Oh, we're doing pretty good. We'll go outside again, look outside. Looks like a pretty good sized runway there. Now a couple of these islands, possibly the one we just took off from, was occupied by the Japanese, the Second World War. start swinging around a little bit here. Let's see where the next island is. And we probably want to start swinging to the left here a little bit. It looks like a little shadow out there. We'll go back inside, see what we see. And we've just popped through the sound barrier. No, we popped. We have the scramjets going. That was the scramjets lighting up. Let's see out here what we got. There's another little island right out there. There they go, right out there. So we're cutting the corner a little bit. It'll save us some time going to Anchorage. And we're really cooking now. You could probably hold it right about there. Just as long as we keep an eye on the islands over here. But we have our course. We have our course over here, coming up on Mach 7, 80,000 feet. And it looks to me like they're volcanic, these islands. When you fly right over them, you see the volcanoes and the craters. I don't think there's anything active, but what do I know? And we got our night effect coming up. And we'll keep it on like 080. I see, yeah, we're doing okay. We'll go 079080. And we'll get it up to about 150,000. That's good enough. We don't have autopilot on this. It would be nice to be able to click on the altitude hold. See, we're going down. Now we're going down. It's a little tricky to keep this on an even keel. If we can bring up a boat part. There, we got it right on. Let's see what it looks like now. Yeah, and we still got our islands off to the right. The Aleutians. The Bering Sea, we're right over the Bering Sea. North Atlantic is down. Excuse me, North Atlantic. The Pacific. I've been flying on the East Coast too much. And when I was doing a little test run earlier, there's something with it having a bounce. It's got a little bounce going on. We'll blame that. We're bouncing off the ionosphere or something like that. Okay, let's go back in here. Yeah, we still got our islands off to the right, and we're right on holding 142 right now. That's pretty good, and it should like that. Yeah, almost 9, 3 100ths from Mach 9, holding steady. Yeah, we're just going down ever so slightly. We'll leave it alone. And then it's cranking off our distance right here to to Anchorage. So that gives us when we're 200 miles out. I forget that you do get the GPS going there, so that'll tell us when we're getting close to Anchorage. It's just I'm not touching it right now, so it's let's go outside, look outside. It's bouncing here, but inside it's not doing any bouncing in here. It's got just a little click to it. And I don't know what that is. I'm not going to worry about it. It's ever so slight. And we are moving out. And we should see the course. I think we're gonna fly into the direct course from out on the end there where we took off Casco Island. I took off from the Coast Guard base. We could probably come around to let's see, 06, 09, 08. Let's see what it says right here. 075. So we could probably bring it around to the left. Yeah, I see it out there. We can start coming around to the left. Try to keep it here at 140 because it's good thin air where we keep up at Mach 9. And I'm not a fisherman, so I imagine there's some great fishing ports along in here. There is airline service, I do know that. I do know that. And right here we have this is how many miles we've traveled. 244 nautical miles. It's ripping. Oh, we'll give you a little night look. I love the night look. That's fun. With the moon. Yeah, go over this way. And we can see the islands. I guess you're just looking at there's must be a little light, ambient light, because we're looking at the snow-capped mountains down there. And we'll come around and then we'll go back inside. We'll look at it from the side there. If I could read the stars, I'd know what's going on. The moon moves too fast to use it for navigation. But actually on this being less than 20 minutes, the moon isn't going to move that much. So you could, if it stayed that look, if we couldn't see the land, wanted to keep the moon off to the right, we'd keep a pretty good course on there. Okay, and back to the daylight. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, it looks pretty good. And we're pulling 1.2 G's, if you want to see what G's we're pulling. And when we bank it over more and pull on it more, we can pull up to 2 G's. Pull this on course. We want to follow this may be the part of the mainland right here. And we do want to follow the mainland right on into Anchorage. Now we're pulling 2 G's. That should do pretty good there. We'll see how we come out here. Lost a little altitude on that. As long as we stay above 100,000, we're going to keep zipping right along. Let's see how that does. I see a little bit of land, and there's this waterway that goes right in there. Yeah, we're over. That's part of the mainland, that peninsula. That should be pretty good right there. We should be down to about 500 miles at this point. Let's see how we're doing. Yeah, we got 300, 400 miles. Yeah, and we're heading right up the. It's not a fjord, but the waterway. Inland route, and I guess these are islands off to our right. I don't know whether they'd be considered part of the Aleutians, but it is a pretty large piece of land sitting out there. Okay, let's see how we're doing here. Yeah, I think we have to get over in here a little bit right there. We lost a little altitude in that, but we gained some speed. Pull some more G's. It's getting pretty good right there. Yeah, it's pretty good. We're getting around there. Let's see how many miles now. 158. We're gonna have to shut her down here in a minute. Yeah, I think we'll bring it back. Turn off the. We can leave that up and just turn off the scramjet. That'll do it. That'll do it. And we should be able to see the and this is probably Mount McKinley. I think they call it Denali now. And I think Anchorage is going to be right about in there. We're back up to 149,000 feet. And start dropping down. Let's see, I think we got our afterburners on. No, we don't. I don't think we need them. Yeah, I think that's Anchorage right in there. Now we're dropping like a rock. Still don't see the course coming in. Now we're seeing the little icons. And I think we're going to find that this one on the left is the Stevens. We'll find it here. Yeah, let's change the sun. Let's move that back up a little bit. There we go. It's a little better. Sky Harbor. I used to fly out of Sky Harbor. And let's bring in we'll bring in the we gotta slow down. There's Mackenzie. Elmendorf, that's the Air Force Base. Well, let's land at the Air Force Base. And that'll be good enough. Yeah, Elmendorf is right by. That's probably. Yeah, we'll just drop down to Elmendorf. Goose Bay. Oh, that's there's the Lake Hood. I think that's probably it right there, Lake Hood, Sky Harbor. But we'll land at Elmendorf, and we got her under the speed of sound, and Elmendorf is close enough. We'll just come on around. We've got an Air Force-like machine here. Put the wheels down. Start slowing down here. A little speed brake, get it down to about 200. Look at all the mountains. Speed brake off. There we go. There we go, almost in the center. We'll put it right in between these two guys here. Oh, we got a guy standing over here, trying to wave us down. Fancy tower for Air Force Base. You've probably never seen one of these before. That does it. Elmendorf Air Force Base. Okay, let's shut her down. And that should do it. Here we'll see how close we are to the actual Air Force PANC, was Anchorage. And that's, it could be that one that we just looked at just a little bit to the, see the southwest now. And that's that last one we looked at on the right. Not Sky Harbor. Sky Harbor was a little further out. But this should be at an Air Force base anyway. And we'll go back outside and just take a quick look around Sky Harbor. So there it is right there. That's Anchorage. Here, let's see if it lights up. Merrill Field. Yeah, what's that one over there? Lake Hood. No. Anyway, it's I think that's the one. It is the 230 right there. There's the nose that way, and it's just off to the right. I don't think it's that one. It's this one, just 2 miles away. All right, enough of that. Thanks for riding along. And we'll take one spin around the field here at Anchorage. I love the mountains. Wow. And the Air Force has the best looking tower I've ever seen in an Air Force base. Take care. Thanks. Bye.